This one goes back to when I was a very young girl, probably in the third grade. And we lived in an area in Massachusetts called Everett. It was in the city. And at this point of history of my childhood, we were staying in a duplex area of a home, and across the way, the other building was a six family unit tenement housing, and it was down a long alley. Being in the city, up in the front part of this alley were two big businesses. One being Jordan Marsh, one being another furniture store. Now, down this long, rutted alley, there was no pavement or anything, but that was our wonderful area of what we played in. We played in the empty boxes, and we played in other things that were down and through the alley. And this one day, we found an old, beat-up, broken bike, and it had a seat, but the seat lost the mechanism to keep it on. So it was just balancing on there. And we were all much too small for this boys, and it was a boys' bike, by the way. And we were all too small for it. But we all wanted so much to ride this thing. So we took turns. Two kids held the bike up while the person that was going to ride it would get up on a wooden crate, get up on the bike, and two others would take in the back and push the bike. And you would go down this alley, up and down the ruts and everything. The only problem is that when the seat would jar, you would fall off, and of course, being a boy's bike, you would at least have that centerpiece for safety. That was no problem with the girls. It was the boys that had the problem. The other thing was how to stop it. Our legs were too short. They didn't even reach the pedals. So as you went up and down the ruts and everything, when you got to the end, you either went into the cardboard boxes or you went into the building and you fell over. And you, of course, yes, you got cut, bruises and everything. And after the boo-hooing and the crying, let's go do it again. Let's do it again. And that's what we did. And that was probably, I'd say, the first experience on a two-wheel bike.
Excellent.
But I had to laugh when you said a boy's bike. I said, that's the same thing we did.
Great.